Okay, I didn't plan on making this video, but Amazon's big spring sale is on for a few more days. So I took a look to see what kind of deals there actually are. And I did find that a lot of my most used travel items are finally on sale. So this is just going to be a quick off-the-cuff video of me showing you some of the things that I personally travel with and love. Now the sale is on until March 31st, so if you're watching this video after that date, don't worry, I would still check out some of these items if you like any of them because I do notice there are random sales throughout the year. Okay, the first thing I noticed on sale were these suitcases. These are actually 24-inch aluminum luggage. These are the exact bags that we brought with us on our trip to Japan. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Allie, oh my God, you checked a bag? Yes. I recently talked about it in our travel with us to Japan vlog. We used them for over 2 weeks, changing hotels 5 times. The wheels held up great, and being aluminum, they're more likely to protect your stuff inside. They held up really well for us. We actually brought back 2 full bottles of Japanese whiskey, and happy to report that they made it home safely. There are definitely some bumps and dents and scratches on these things, but for this price, it doesn't really bother us. And all of the contents within these bags made it home safely, so that's what matters the most. These are the compression packing cubes from Tripped Travel Gear. These help keep you organized, and once you fill them with clothes, you zip them up and it really does compress everything down, so it helps you squeeze in a little bit extra into your luggage. These ones are my favorite because they're really light, and so they weigh virtually nothing and don't take up any extra space in your bag. You can just see how thin that is, and these things are really durable. I've been using these for probably a few years now. And I think this set is also on sale too. These are a little more expensive, but what I like about these is that they open up all the way around, so it makes packing a little bit easier. I will say though that these compress down just a little bit extra. This is one of my favorite toiletry bags. It's also from Tripped. I love it because it hangs from anywhere, and it's got so many different pockets and compartments. It's all zippered. It's also really stretchy, so you can fit a lot in here. And it's got this removable liquids TSA bag. It just snaps off because it also comes with this clear liquids toiletry bag. And this one also hangs as well. And honestly, sometimes Chris and I just share this toiletry bag. He'll just use this portion and then I just use this portion. This is the TomTok 28-liter backpack. And so this will work as a personal item. I know a lot of you are asking about backpacks for personal items, and this might be one of my new favorites because it's got so many zippers and compartments. We've talked about the 40-liter TomTok before, so I was really happy to pick this one up on sale. One of the things I love the most about it is that it opens both ways. So you get the top open, just like this. So that makes that easy. Or if you prefer the drawbridge style, it also opens up this way. So depending on what type of packer you are or the things that you're bringing, this gives you both options. Also from TomTok is the tech pouch. This is one of my favorite tech pouches just because of the size of this thing. It's not overly huge or bulky, but it still offers quite a bit of padding, and there's a pretty good amount of room in there as well. This is the perfect size for honestly probably most people. It's going to fit a couple of different chargers, your travel adapter, some cords, your earbuds, and maybe your Bluetooth adapter, and a couple other small things. And that's all going to fit nice and compact in here. It's got this little handle on the side, and there's also pockets on the inside as well. I think this is about 1 liter, so to me, that's like the perfect amount of size for what most people will need. So this is a Bluetooth adapter for the in-flight entertainment on the airplane. So if you're bringing your own Bluetooth earbuds or headphones and you want to watch the movies that are on the in-flight entertainment, you're probably going to need one of these to connect. These are the Soundcore earbuds. I've had these for at least 3 years now, I think. They work great. They're not that expensive. I think they're on sale for about $40. They've got noise canceling, and this is like super small and compact. And it's also got a built-in phone stand. So I really like packing this when I don't want to bring a separate phone stand to watch my movies on the flight. I noticed the Insta360 Go Ultra is on sale. We recently bought this and brought it with us to Japan, and we're having a lot of fun playing around with it. So if you're getting into vlogging or you just want a fun new action camera, this thing is actually pretty cool. It's neat because this is actually, it pops off and it's magnetic. So you can stick this to like a light post or something and take some cute selfies. It takes photos as well, not just video. Probably the most controversial thing on this list is my beloved airplane pillow. This is my absolute most favorite travel item that I have discovered in the last 2 years. You just attach it to the headrest, you put yourself in it, and then this is just the Velcro eye mask, and you put your head inside, you Velcro this over top, and this prevents your head from head bobbing and tilting to one side, and it just kind of keeps you locked in place. I've tried other styles of travel pillows. I've tried the donut style. I've had the donut put backwards. I've tried the turtle pillow. None of those have worked as well as this thing for me personally to actually fall asleep and stay asleep. I really like using this, but sleep is very subjective, so you have to do what works for you. But if you haven't tried this yet and the other types of pillows don't work for you, then this might be good to try. And it's on sale right now, so it's probably like $15. This is my hair dryer brush. This is the one tool that I always pack with me. What I like about this is that it's dual voltage, so it works at home and in Japan, but it also works in Europe. So I will be packing this with me next week when I leave for Ireland and Portugal. I've had this one for a couple of years, and I think the current one now looks a little bit different. The thing with Amazon products is they do end up changing the inventory a little bit, so don't worry if the new one doesn't look exactly like this. I think it's actually a little bit smaller now and even a little lighter. By the way, I made a visual storefront, so if you want to see all the items listed out, you can find them all in the link below in the video description, or you can scan the QR code, and that's going to take you to the page that has everything that I'm talking about in this video. And I know there's a few of you Canadians out there, so there's also a separate Canadian Amazon sale. So just find the Amazon Canada link, and that's going to take you to the Canadian storefront. Okay, with summer coming up, these sandals are amazing. They're basically just like Birkenstocks, but dare I say, way more comfortable. And these things have actually held up fantastic. Last summer, I wore them all summer, and we actually spent a week at the lake. We were in the Okanagan for my Canadian friends. And most of the lakes, a lot of the lakes have rocky beaches, and I didn't have any other sandals except for these. So I wore these in the water like every day for a week, and they're perfectly fine. Like I was worried they were going to fall apart, and they still look brand new. So I'm very, very impressed with these. This is my all-time favorite sun hat. I have a few of these now. These are so great, not only in the summer, but I take these on all of my all-inclusive resort vacations. And what I love about this is that it's not so big that it's annoying to travel with, but it still gives you a lot of protection. And you can squish this thing up and it never loses its shape. Like I've packed this jam-packed into my suitcase and it pops out perfectly fine. But a nice little item to have if you are traveling with a sun hat is this little magnetic hat clip. And all you do is just attach your hat to it, like so. And then you can just clip this to the side of your luggage, your tote bag, your backpack even. If you don't want to pack this away into your suitcase, you can easily hang it off the side of your luggage. This is also handy to have because if you're wearing your hat maybe on a hike and you're going through an area where there's lots of trees and so there's lots of shade and you don't want to wear your hat for that portion of it, just clip it to the side of your bag or your backpack and then you're never going to lose it. Another clippy thing is this clippa. So I just toss this in my bag when I'm traveling, and if I'm ever somewhere where I sit down and there's not a good spot to put my purse or my tote bag or my backpack other than on the floor, you can just use this to hang off the side of the table or the countertop or a chair or wherever you are. So those are most of my favorite items. I'm going to keep looking for anything else that I can find that's on sale. And if I do find more stuff, it'll all be within that one link that takes you to my storefront. So happy travels and happy shopping. And thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.